Hey everyone, I'm Rudy Oliva and you're watching Smoking the Barbecue. Today we're going to be making one of the easiest things to make on a smoker, and that is a pork butt. We're going to be making pulled pork out of this on my Yoder offset. I'm expecting this cook to take anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, not including the rest time. I'll be seasoning it using just salt and pepper, and we'll be smoking it with hickory. So before we get started seasoning this, let's go ahead and get that fire going. So before I season this, I might trim just a little bit on here. Now you really don't have to trim anything on these. You can just throw them on just the way they come, but what I look for is just some loose fat that's just going to burn up when I cook it. I think this here is going to go. Just a big chunk of fat. All right, that's it. Now what we're going to do is score the fat cap. That's it. Let's get some salt and pepper on this thing. All right guys, so I got my temperature just over 225, so we're ready to go ahead and throw this on. My fire is burning pretty clean. I want to keep the temperatures between 225 and 250 for the duration of this cook. And if we get little spikes here and there, it's not a big deal. Pork butt, like I said, is very easy to smoke. If your temperature goes up a little bit, it's going to be fine. So anyway, let's go ahead and throw this on. Now my goal is to not have to open this lid for about the next 3 hours. All I want to do is maintain my fire and keep it burning clean. Now here and there, if I have to fight it and I start burning some dirty smoke, I may have to open it just to let it clear out. But again, my goal is to keep it closed for the next 3 hours. Okay guys, so we're about 3 hours in. All right, as you can see, we're starting to get some really nice color on there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start spraying it with a mixture of apple cider vinegar and water. It's half and half. Now let's go ahead and cover it back up, and we'll do this about every hour. So this is the beauty of barbecuing in South Florida. Earlier, my back patio got scorching hot, so I moved the smoker to underneath my maple tree so I can get a nice cool breeze. And then all of a sudden, these clouds start coming in and it looks like it's about to pour, so I had to pull the smoker over here underneath my garage so I can try to finish this up. We're almost 7 hours in now, so we'll take another look at it in a few minutes. Beautiful South Florida. Good thing I pulled this thing underneath my garage here. It is freaking coming down. Alright guys, so this is 7 hours in. Getting some really nice color. Let's see where our temperature is. Still got a while to go. This thing's big. Alright, we're gonna let it go for a little longer and then wrap it. Gotta love South Florida. It rained for a whole 3 minutes. Crazy. And that smoker weighs 300 pounds, so it was not fun moving it around. I hope it at least starts raining again. Okay guys, so it's been 8 hours now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off, wrap it, and then put it back on for a couple hours. So let's go ahead and get this thing inside. Now, the way that I like to wrap a pork butt is I actually leave it in this foil pan and I just cover it with aluminum foil. So wrapping it this way guarantees that I'm not going to lose any of the juices that this thing lets out, and it's going to help it tenderize even more. I'm also not going to use any more wood splits at this point because of the fact that it's not going to absorb any more smoke flavor. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some charcoal into the smoker to finish this thing off. If you wanted to, you could even put it in the oven, but I'm just going to go ahead and use charcoal and finish it off on the smoker. All right, let's go get it back on. Okay, now that we got it back on there, I'm gonna leave it for about another 2 hours until the temperature reaches just over 200 degrees. All right guys, so I didn't realize how big this thing actually was. I thought it was gonna take somewhere between 8 to 10 hours. It actually took just over 11. I just reached about 201 degrees internal temperature. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out and put it into an empty cooler so that it rests. And my rest time is gonna be about 2 hours. So let's go ahead and pull it out. We're finally done. 2 hour rest time. Let's see how it looks. It just falls apart. Took a long time, but worth the wait. So the whole cook ended up taking 11 and a half hours, not including the 2 hours that I let it rest in the cooler. Once I wrapped it and I put it back on, I forgot to say this earlier, I did bump the temperature up to 275. It was taking forever. It hit a stall, so I needed to get it done a little bit quicker, so I bumped it up to 275. In the end, it turned out great, nice and tender as you guys saw, and I was very happy with the end result. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.